Morning, everyone. Meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Hour streaming studio. Hope everyone is having a much nicer Thursday morning than you did Wednesday morning. The wind and the snow have come to an end, and expecting a much calmer day out there today than what we had yesterday. So again, good news is I don't see any big storms, don't see any blizzards in the forecast as we head over the next couple days or over the next week. Cross our fingers that maybe that's the last one that we have to deal with as we head through the remainder of the winter season, which today, though, is officially the first day of astronomical spring equinox. So hopefully, we can just be dealing with some more spring-like weather as opposed to winter-like weather as we head over the next several weeks. But now that the snow and the wind are completely done, this is kind of our final list of snowfall reports that we have from across the area. The biggest report we had was in Waco, which that's in York County. Report of a foot of snow there in Waco. In Shelby in Polk County, near there, report of 10 inches of snow. And then again in York County, report of 9.5 inches of snow. Again, it was difficult to measure. It really melted very quickly on the streets and on the treated surfaces. And again, the stuff that did accumulate, it was blowing around at a pretty good clip, although again, it was pretty heavy. So again, that helped a little bit. Near Boys Town, again, in Douglas County, 8.1 inches of snow. Near Lashara in Saunders County, 7.1 inches of snow. In Hastings, 7 inches. That was measured by a National Weather Service employee. Fairfield in Clay County, another report of 7 inches of snow. Near Boys Town, near Gretna, 7 inches of snow. Officially, at the Hastings Weather Office in Hastings, 6.7 inches of snow was their final total. Near Millard, 6.5 inches of snow. Another report near Omaha, 6 inches of snow. Near Reagan, that's out in Harlan County, 6 inches of snow. Officially at the Valley National Weather Service office up in Omaha, 5.8 inches of snow. Here at the 1011 studios at 40th and Vine, we ended up measuring 5.2 inches of snow, and the official total from the Lincoln Airport was 5 inches of snow. Grand Island Airport coming in with 4.8 inches of snow. So overall, we're pretty pleased with what we had for the snowfall forecast and what actually fell. And if you look at a more visual representation of where that snow fell, again, a pretty narrow band, all things considered, again, stretching kind of from up near Omaha, Blair, Tacoma, down through parts of Saunders County, and again over towards York, and then kind of back down towards Hastings was where we kind of saw that band of heaviest snowfall. And again, we saw a pretty wide range even just across parts of Lancaster County, although eventually yesterday morning we did see that snow overspread really the entire county. But again, Falls City and far southeastern Nebraska really didn't see much, which again, we kind of expected to see that pretty sharp cutoff, and also saw that sharp cutoff on the other side as well. Officially in Norfolk, again, the National Weather Service report, they just saw 0.7 of an inch of snow. So again, very sharp cutoff, very fairly narrow band of some pretty heavy snow across the area. But again, for the most part, we're pretty pleased with what we had for our snowfall forecast and what actually fell out there. So it was truly a blizzard out there yesterday with the heavy snow and the very strong winds. These are the strongest wind gust reports that we saw from across the area on Wednesday. And the strongest was a 77-mile-an-hour wind gust. That was near Elmwood in Cass County. You also had a 75-mile-per-hour wind gust reported near Yuling in Burt County. At the Lincoln Airport, they had a 74-mile-an-hour wind gust yesterday morning at around 11 a.m. And it was shortly after that it actually basically knocked the Lincoln Airport ASOS station offline. And so for much of yesterday, we weren't getting any additional information from the Lincoln Airport because it had gotten knocked offline. But numerous reports of 60-plus mile-per-hour wind gusts from across the area through the day yesterday. Again, really created treacherous travel conditions with whiteout conditions to go along with those areas of heavy snow. Thankfully, today, going to be much calmer out there, so much quieter. Again, not a whole lot for us to worry about as we head through the day today, but again, still going to be some icy spots, some slick spots, as the stuff we did see yesterday, again, overnight, as temperatures did drop below freezing, again, to the teens and low 20s. We do have some ice out there, but we will see a lot of melting of our ice and our snow as we head through the day today, as temperatures finally jump back up above freezing. But low temperatures this morning, anywhere from the low teens to the low 20s across much of the 10-11 coverage area. area here at the Lincoln Airport. Dropped down to 21 degrees early this morning. Across the Lincoln Metro, it was a mix of upper teens to lower to middle 20s for those overnight lows here at the 1011 studios. Only dropped down to 23 degrees last night. So again, not terrible, but again, everything that was kind of liquid did freeze last night. And it's messy, too, because there was a layer of dust that got brought up from, again, Texas and Oklahoma that kind of got mixed in with that snow. So, again, you may have noticed some of that brown snow layered into the snow that we did have. It made for, again, a dirty snow for us. But clear and calm out there right now. This is a look at sky views from across the state. Again, O'Neill and North Platte didn't see much yesterday, so really no snow on the ground. Still have some snow on the ground out in Grand Island and, of course, here in the capital city. But, again, I think we're going to melt that off pretty quickly. Don't have all the information back online yet from the Lincoln Airport sensor, but we do have at least some of it. 26 the current temperature at the 1011 studios. It's 23 at the airport right now. Don't have a wind report. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if that anemometer potentially broke yesterday with that 74-mile-an-hour wind gust that was reported at the Lincoln Airport. Temperatures on the Tempest weather stations across town generally sit in the mid-20s for us. Temperatures across the state still generally in the 20s to right around 30 degrees. Falls City, Nebraska City are two of the warmer spots. They're at 29 degrees this morning. Winds are much calmer out there, generally out of the west or southwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. And I think as we head through the day today, they may be a bit breezy into the afternoon, maybe gusting up to around 20 miles an hour, but nothing compared to what we were dealing with through the day yesterday. You can see no wind gusts being reported as of 9 o'clock this morning. You factor in the wind we do have, though, we still have wind chills in the teens and 20s across the state. So a chilly morning out there, but a pretty quiet morning, all things considered. Satellite radar picture, not a whole lot to see here. If you look at the visible satellite imagery, we can see that stripe of heavy snow that fell across, again, eastern down into south central sections of the state. Otherwise, we're looking at mainly sunny skies. You can see that stripe of snow extending all the way, again, from south central Nebraska through the northeastern corner of the state all the way into parts of northwestern Iowa and then up into Minnesota as well. So again, a pretty good stripe of some pretty heavy snowfall across the area. We zoom out and look at a regional view. Overall, things are pretty quiet. Our storm system that we had impact the area yesterday is pushed well off to the east, bringing again some rain and snow showers to the Great Lakes. We zoom out even further. Again, you can see that activity again stretching from the Great Lakes with some rain showers then extending down into parts of the southeast into Georgia. Another system going to be heading our way, though, as we head over the next couple days. Not going to be a huge impactful system, but again, you can see some clouds and showers off to our north and to our northwest. We do have some fire concerns as we head through the day today. Red flag warnings are in place for parts of western Nebraska through the day today. Again, dry and breezy in those areas. Again, could lead to some critical fire conditions, and also we'll have increased fire danger as we head into the day tomorrow as well. So that will be something we want to watch out for. Excuse me. If we check out Skycast through the day today, again, regional view. We're looking at mostly sunny skies. Again, a few passing clouds here and there, but otherwise it's going to be pretty quiet. But as we head tonight into the overnight hours, we will see increasing cloud cover as another weak wave moves through the area. Again, I think that will give us maybe an outside chance at a spotty shower, but I think most areas likely will stay dry. It will pick up the wind a little bit, though, as we head into the day on Friday. I think we start today with mostly cloudy skies, but eventually we'll see some sunshine as we head into Friday afternoon, Friday evening. There will also be a small chance, I think, a few spotty rain showers kind of drift from the northwest to the southeast through the eastern half of the state through the afternoon into the evening. Again, I don't think we'll see any crazy amounts of precipitation with this, but we could see at least a little bit of moisture as that weak wave moves through, but skies should clear out and we should dry things out as we head towards Friday night. And then as we head into Saturday, another little weak wave kind of will move across the area. That'll increase the cloud cover. We'll see a little bit of wind with that system as well. And then I think as we head into Saturday evening, Saturday night, again, we could see a few spotty showers across the area as well. So if we zoom in, take a closer look, statewide view today, not a whole lot for us to worry about. We should be pretty quiet. Again, mostly sunny skies out there. Tonight, though, we will see increasing cloud cover. And again, outside chance at a spotty shower, but most of us will stay dry. Into the day on Friday, I think a little bit more cloud cover, and then again that chance for a few spotty showers into the late afternoon, early evening time frame, but again nothing really too crazy. And then we're looking at mainly clear and dry conditions by Friday evening. And then overnight Friday into Saturday, again another wave of clouds, another possible wave of some spotty light rain kind of moves into the area. It'll be breezy again on Saturday. with those southerly winds, but that'll help warm up those temperatures. And then into Saturday evening and then into the overnight hours on Sunday, you can see by 10 o'clock, we'll watch for some scattered showers across the area as well. But again, nothing too impactful expected, but at least a little bit of moisture can't be ruled out. Overall, though, you look at the 7-day precipitation potential, looking at generally dry conditions as we head over the course of the next week. Those chances that we do have in the forecast, I think, are going to be pretty isolated, and any moisture that we do see would be pretty light. So high temperatures today, you can obviously see where it's going to be a little bit cooler, where we have some of the heavier snow on the ground. Again, we're going to try for the upper 40s in Lincoln. That may be a little ambitious. We're just going to have to kind of see what the sun can do for us today, how quickly it can kind of melt off some of that snow and see how high temperatures can go. Wouldn't be surprised, honestly wouldn't be surprised if we only reached maybe the mid 40s. But again, we're going to shoot for the upper 40s, maybe near 50 degrees here in Lincoln. But otherwise, those areas who didn't see heavy snow, again, in the far southeast, they should get into the low to mid 50s. And then in the far west, the western half of the state, they should reach the lower to maybe even middle 60s by this afternoon. Low temperatures tonight, not as cold as they were this morning, falling down into the 30s to low 40s. And then Friday afternoon, again, we should see temperatures continue to climb up a few degrees for us here in the capital city. We'll go into the upper 50s to maybe near 60 degrees. Overall across the state, we'll say low 50s to low 60s for high temperatures on Friday. Saturday morning, we'll go mid 20s to low to mid 30s. Saturday afternoon, looks like it should be pretty comfortable for us, with temperatures getting into the mid to upper 60s and even some low 70s possible across parts of southwestern Nebraska. Here in Lincoln, we're going to try for 66 degrees for the day on Saturday. So again, I certainly think we should see a lot of our snow, if not all of our snow, melted as we head through the weekend. So again, may lead to some wet conditions, some soggy conditions out there. But overall, I think we're going to get rid of that snowfall pretty quickly. Low temperatures into Sunday morning, low 30s to low 40s. Sunday afternoon, a little bit colder as that weak front kind of moves through the area. Temperatures fall back mid 50s to low to mid 60s out there. And then as we start the new work week on Monday, we'll start with lows in the 30s to near 40 degrees. High temperatures in the afternoon, generally sitting in the lower to middle 60s across the state for the day on Monday. Tuesday, then mid 60s, and then Wednesday into the mid and upper 60s. And again, we'll see some of those small chances for moisture Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also looks like it's going to be windy Friday, breezy on Saturday, but then windy again on Sunday. I think Friday we could see wind gusts maybe up to 40 miles an hour. Saturday, wind gusts up to maybe 30 or so miles an hour. Within Sunday, again, we could see those winds gusting up to 40 to 45 miles an hour across the area. So again, dealing with some wind over the next couple days, but really, again, low-end chances for any moisture, and temperatures generally going to be above average for us as we head over the course of the next week. 10-day forecast for select cities across the state. Even warmer temperatures look to head our way as we head towards the second half of the week next week, with highs back into the 70s and even low 80s. So again, a pretty nice springtime forecast for us as we head over the course of the next week to 10 days, with some pretty comfortable temperatures and overall fairly low-end chances for any moisture. Again, we'll see some of those small chances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but otherwise we're looking at generally dry weather, I think, as we head over the course of the next week. Long-range outlooks, this takes us March 27th through April 2nd, so into the first couple days of the new month, and we're generally looking at above-average temperatures heading our way across the state, or at least better than normal odds for above-average temperatures during that time frame. Slightly wetter than normal conditions could be experienced across the northern tier of the state. Otherwise, central and southern sections of the state looking at equal chances for both above and below average precipitation during that time frame as well. So again, thankfully today, much quieter out there. We'll be dealing with some very low-end chances for some very spotty moisture, I think, Friday into the weekend, and be dealing with some wind as we head through the weekend as well. But other than that, things look like they've quieted down for us quite a bit. So appreciate everyone for tuning in. As always, again, keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest forecast details, and hope everyone has a nice Thursday.